I don't always do guitar shootouts, but when I do, they're the best on YouTube. Hey guys, it's your arrogant pal Tyler. Well, hello there. This is going to be a very entertaining video if you like guitar. Now, I've actually already recorded the shootout between these three lovely ladies, and let me just say, I learned a lot about these guitars, and I think it's going to be extremely interesting for you to hear what you're about to hear. And what I'm going to do is first tell you what guitars I have here. From left to right, we have the PRS John Mayer signature guitar. It has PRS 635 JM pickups, the John Mayer signature pickups that come with it. They sound like your traditional single coil pickup with a little bit of that PRS versatile, sort of more balanced out sound imbued within. Next, we have my Fender American Special Strat, and this has Planet Tone pickups, which I find are a little bit more bitey on the top end than what came with it, which were the Texas Special pickups. They allow for a lot of articulation and are a great contrast to what we have in this guitar. And the last guitar on the row, my Dan Electro 84, and this has lipstick pickups in it. If you've never heard lipstick pickups, well, you're about to. A little bit darker in timbre and a little bit warmer, if you will. So the format for this video is as follows. I will go through each guitar on each pickup setting. So we're going to start with the neck, then split between the neck and the middle, then split between the bridge and the middle, and then bridge. I'm going to play the exact same riff between each guitar, and I'm going to follow that format for both a clean setting and an overdriven setting. Then I'm going to put on a backing track and improvise using each of these guitars so you can hear a more raw, unplanned result of how these guitars affect my guitar playing, because that's, I think, a very underrated part of guitar tone, is not necessarily what type of licks sound the best, but how the tone impacts your playing. It was really interesting for me to kind of have a sound in my hands and see how it dramatically affected what licks I played and how I phrased and things like that. Now for the first part, where it's essentially a shootout, I'm going between each guitar on the same setting. I have a little challenge for you if you'd like to play along. What you can do is look away from the screen or minimize the window and just listen and see if you can identify which guitar is which. For each pickup selection, I will not be going in the same order, so it's not always going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, repeat. You'll get what I'm saying, but just a little extra fun if you'd like to have some. Without further ado, let's get to the shootout. Okay, so 3 guitars, 5 different settings, all back to back to back. What did you guys think? Were you surprised? Did you correctly guess which guitar was being played at any given time? I bet you got one wrong. Let's move along to a little bit more gain, shall we? Well, that concludes the shootout portion of this video. I think what I've learned is that each guitar has its place. The variation in the tones over certain pickups with certain settings, I don't know, maybe I'm just a geek, but it was really interesting for me to really listen for that character, because sometimes it was really subtle, but other times it was drastic, and then even other times it was somewhere in between and a sound that I didn't necessarily, I even had access to. So as a result, I think this is a very helpful learning experience for me. I hope you got something out of it. And now for the final part of this video, let's hear these 3 guitars in action. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. But until then, keep shredding.